is honorable.
Yes.
Thirdly, Wonder Woman is wise.
Yes.
Godly mother teaches their children how to act wisely and to do so themselves.
Yes.
She teaches them how to be respectful, teaching them how to present themselves to others.
Yes. Yes.
And at the same time, she teaches them and she shows them by her example.
Yes.
And when they know what to do, they do accordingly.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But when they don't know what to do, they understand that they need to ask and understand when I begin to ask the question, it is prudent unto me that I ask questions so that I can do what is right and what is wise. So acting with wisdom, it touches many areas. In love, act wisely. In money matters, act wisely. In business, act wisely. In life pursuit, act wisely. Much of mother wisdom comes from learning from her own mistakes over the years, and some have learned from, and some of us have learned from our mothers and maybe the mistake that she has made. But the old timers will call this the mother wit. Sometimes that God give every godly woman is wisdom. So that we know the first thing of a Wonder Woman is there is strength. She's strong. Secondly, Wonder Woman is honorable.
Yes. Yes.
Thirdly, Wonder Woman is wise.
Yes. Yes.
Fourthly, Wonder Woman is kind. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yes. Yes.
That is the golden rule that godly mothers, good mothers follow and teaches their children. It is a call to compassion.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mothers have to teach sons how to be compassionate. And even when teaching their son how to be compassionate, it still may take them time to understand what compassion is.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because God has made their makeup different, but these are things that can be learned.
Yes. Yes.
And so she teaches them about compassion, godly mother of compassion towards others. They demonstrate kindness to their children to act the same way with kindness in their deed. Many children, and I have fond memories of my mother, and I'm glad that my mother is still alive. And but taking our children to the hospital to know that there are others less fortunate than us, taking them to places that will allow them children to come where they may give out things to see that there are others that don't have what we have. That's one way of teaching our children compassion. To have sympathy and empathy when someone is lost or frustrated in their situation. Try to live and put yourself in their place, and sometimes that's a hard thing to do, but it seems to me that mothers are able to do that, able to place themselves in someone else's shoes. It may be difficult for fathers and sons and brothers to do this, but they watch their mothers, their sisters, their grandmothers, their aunties, their great-grandmothers, and they see how they have compassion for others. Compassion for their children, but not just their children, but other children that they come in contact with.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
talking about a godly Wonder Woman. All women are not the same. And even when you may even have a rough life, when you become to know God, God has the way of taking a woman and giving her those traits that have been innate in her to be able to care and nurture others. That is a purpose. And when she's able to nurture, she's kind to others. Even when she's mistreated by others, she's kind. Even when her children mistreat her, she's kind. But she understands that she still needs to teach her children obedience. And sometimes we must use the rod to let them know that there is a reality in serving God. This sense of kindness is heightened in her appeal to her children and her neighbors. When the neighbors see her coming, they see how wonderful it is. Finally, we must consider that the Wonder Woman in our family has one thing that the comic character don't have.
Yes, yes.
She knows the Lord.
Yes, yes.
While the comic book Wonder Woman knew Greek gods in the pantheon, she did not know the Lord. She knew Zeus, the Greek gods, and Apollo, but she did not know the Lord.
Yes, yes.
She had a comic book claim of immortality, but come by the godly woman who knows the Lord have true immortality.
Yes, yes.
A godly woman is a wonder woman.
Yes.
She put her life concern in God's hand.
Yes.
She knows that he will make a way out of no way.
Yes, yes.
A godly mother knows when she falls, God will pick her up. She understands that when she fails, God will give her another chance.
Yes, yes.
A godly woman knows when she weak, God will renew her strength.
Yes.
A godly woman knows that if she can wait on the Lord, she will realize his will.
Yes.
The word said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yes.
They shall mount up on wings as eagles.
Yes.
They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
Yes.
The secret is that the godly mother has the ability that she has learned to be still.
Yes, yes, yes.
And let God work it out.
Yes.
She understands there's time that I need to just stand still.
Yes.
I just need to steal away and let God be God all by himself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, if she let God work it out, she understands that mountains will be made low.
Yes.
If she let God work it out, she knows that God can take our valley and exalt us in our deepest and lowest place.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, if we let God work it out, he can take crooked places and make them straight.
Yes.
If we let God work it out, he can take rough places and make them plain.
Yes.
The story is told of a mother who had children.
Yes.
And when they were young, she wanted them to trust in the Lord.
Yes.
And she would direct them, and God would direct their path.
Yes.
She had two daughters, and she said to her daughter, if you trust God, he will make you a wonder woman.
Yes.
Bring me something that I can be proud of. To her son, she said, trust God, and he will make you a Superman.
Yes.
If you trust God, he will always give you strength. Bring me something that I can be proud of.
Yes.
Many years later had passed, and the children came home for Mother's Day to give her a report of what they and their lives and to present to their mother their gift. One daughter told her mother, I'm a businesswoman and I have made a successful life in my career. You told me to bring you something. Well, I'm bringing you my business card. The second daughter said to her mama, they said, Mama, I graduated from college with my PhD. And now I'm a professor at the university. I done what you asked, and I brought you something. I brought you a copy of my diploma to hang on your wall. Finally, her son came. Yes, he came. Unlike his sisters, the son dropped out of high school. And unlike his sister, he became an alcoholic and he stayed in and out of jail. But on Mother's Day, the family was surprised to see him as he came home. He was cleaned up and well-groomed. He looked very good. He said, Mama, I don't have a business. I didn't graduate from college. I don't have a business card to give you. I don't have a diploma to give you. But one day, while you was praying for me, I had a bottle in my hand. I was in the alley sipping on my wine. I took my last bottle drink out of that bottle, and I began to wonder and think about the Lord. The Lord came, and I turned my life and gave it to God at that very moment in that alley. I kept that wine bottle. Yeah, Mama, I can't give you anything like them. All I have is an empty wine bottle. But what I can give you, you got a child that's in the hand of the Lord. That's what I give you, Mama. I give you a child who served the Lord. I thank God for who he is. I bring you a life, Mama. I bring you a life that is in God's hand. That's the best gift that a child can give to his mother. Is a life in God's hand. He said, I want to thank you for never giving up on me. I want to thank you for putting me in God's hand. Every child should say, thank you, Mama, for putting me in God's hand. And when you are in God's hand, he will always take care of you. When you are in God's hand, he will bless you amidst your despair. When you are in God's hand, you can make your mother proud. I keep my hands in God's hand because it pleases him and it makes Mama proud. And so just keep telling the story. Tell the story and tell everybody of the goodness of the Lord. Let them know that God woke you up this morning, clothed you in your right mind. Tell them how he walks and he talks with me. Tell them how he went to Calvary. Don't stop there, but tell them early Sunday morning he rose from the grave with all power in his hand. I thank God for the Wonder Woman. Thank God that my wife is a Wonder Woman. Thank God that my mother is a Wonder Woman. Thank God that I have sisters and aunties that are Wonder Woman. Thank God that He has blessed me with a church that has some Wonder Women. God, thank you for our mothers. Thank you for being kind to us. Thank you for blessing us with our mothers. Lord, thank you for being good. Wonder Woman.
Thank you.
Awesome God. Will you be my Wonder Woman? Thank you, Lord. We have discharged our duties. We have done the best that we can. To you, I don't know about you, but I had a ball. All is well. May the church say amen. The doors of the church is open.